repairmen like fixing his plumbing, like found evidence of like he would tear up papers and plumbing. Are they raiding his toilets at Mar-a-Lago?
God, I
Dude,
hope
it was
not.
there all along. He was saying how hard it was to flush things. We're thinking like poop, and he's like, "No documents. Don't
All
you
right.
guys flush your documents?"
The intro
You
is
have to
over.
flush like 10 times to get the documents down.
The intro is
It
over.
clogs up. It gets
They don't
back
make
in.
toilets like they make my golden toilets, where I can flush all the documents down.
We
That
are
thing will suck
properly
the skin
live.
right up your bones.
We're
Oh,
properly
Kara.
live, and I love that the first thing live was you talking about the toilets, Richard. That was perfect.
Oh yeah,
That was the
No,
first.
I just think like it would stand to reason that they'd be raiding his toilets. Be like, what's in those toilets at Mar-a-Lago?
Yeah.
What really sucks is the FBI guy who has to
Yeah.
do that. They're like, please don't.
Oh,
Please
no.
don't
I
make
would
me-
The
Don't make
intern.
me
job on
toilet
my
duty.
worst enemy.
Steven, you're on
The
it.
intern?
You're on toilet
It's
duty.
either
You're
that,
like,
or they're gonna
"Oh
give
my
super
God."
secret clearance to a plumber who's just gonna be like, I don't know, June, I just got called in there.
Dude, it's
Like,
happening.
babe.
It's happening.
Babe, I got clearance.
Yep,
Seven
that's the
clearance.
address.
Babe, I got clearance level number 2. I thought they were all letters of the alphabet. Not this time.
No,
Clearance
this
number
one.
2.
Break out the good china, June. We're moving up.
Just, babe, make sure you wash your hands before you touch any of that good china.
Real quick.
It's got a
They
whole lot
gotta
of well
do-
done steak and ketchup bits in there.
What do you think is in Trump's safe? Like, can you
Not
imagine?
much.
Photos of Stormy
horrible.
Daniels,
Yeah.
and I don't know what else.
Just like a journal written in crayon. That's all him. Like, son, I love you. Signed.
Oh,
my
I
dad.
was about to say, not even kidding. It's probably the one time his dad said he loved him written down. Like he kept the documentation. I know that's dark, but like, let's be real.
But it's like he called him the
Outta
wrong
here.
name. Like, love you,
Derek.
Derek.
You know what's
This is
not
the
in
out
there?
there.
You know what's not in there?
What?
Any of the crafts his kids made.
I was gonna say, what if there's like some Epstein stuff?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
that
we
would be
do.
beautiful. Oh,
Right?
Because
you
there
know?
was pictures of him around.
That's
We
true.
just watched the
Sorry,
it was Victoria's Secret documentary.
Excited.
The like which is
Now
wild.
is this a Victoria's Secret documentary or a secret documentary about someone named Victoria?
The first one. But the first, it's like
I know Andrew
Victoria's Secret,
appreciated
very
that.
successful, blah blah blah, all these things. Also, the guy who made it was super best friends with Jeffrey Epstein, and this is how this international sex crime ring happened. And then there were these tapes from the island that just disappeared. Like
Young
all everything
girls
was
trying
on
to
tape.
become like a model or something. Whoop, slipped over there.
I
Here we
recommend
are.
the documentary series, but it was wild how it's like, this is making women feel bad about their
Can I
bodies.
say
Also, this huge government conspiracy.
Can I say real quick before we get started, one of the funniest things I saw recently, someone was going around on Twitter saying like, what was Freddy's best kill from Nightmare on Elm Street? And someone said, well, he just got Jeffrey Epstein, so probably that one.
okay.
It's like,
All right.
of all the plausible things, I don't rule that one out.
Wait, Nat just said that he's not in Florida. He's here.
Ugh. I should
He's
have
in Trump.
recognized your foul stench when I got aboard this city.
Which means that there's going to be a full-ass party outside of Trump Tower in about 30 seconds. Just like full-on.
All right, so we don't have
Celebrate
Ryan
good
for
times.
tonight's episode. The
I gotta
rest of
go,
us-
guys.
Yeah.
I'll get the booze.
Well, speaking of raids, we're on a rooftop right now.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, this isn't the Daily Show. This is D&D.
It's
Dungeons
D&D,
and
folks.
Daily shows.
Dungeons and
Our heroes got in quite a kerfuffle last
Where's
session.
kerfuffle?
Who would like to recap what happened, starting
All right.
with when you guys got into the castle?
So what happened was,
So what happened? So look, we roll up to the castle after the big kerfuffle, the bamboozle, the like, oops, I really kind of messed up thing with the worm. We
The
got
summoning
like,
the worm.
everything
Yeah,
went
that.
great. Everything
We
went
got-
great. Let's not.
I
let's
mean,
take-
that part went
let,
well.
Let's own the success.
We roll up as two invisible people, of like a person pretending to be a vampire knight. We got somebody pretending to be a kind of a high profile like person of the community who happens to be a little squiddy face, okay? And then we got a couple of cultists, right? Everything is fine. Well, so starting out, Audra, who's pretending to be a vampire knight thing, is immediately told to like fuck off. They're like, "Why are you here?
Go back to your
post."
station,
So
Grunt.
immediately upon getting inside, we're separated. Audra's
Yeah.
the two people who are invisible, one of them is totally fine stealthing about. The other one is not. So keep that in mind as we are ushered, as they, the people who are visible, are ushered upstairs. Chimera, who is invisible, stays downstairs for just the pure fear of moving because sound. They get put upstairs. The lady of the house descends. I don't know why I wrote the lady of the house is like, I think there was a joke about somebody calling her mommy. I don't know. Maybe it was me. But there's a like.
All right,
a
Sid's
lovely
unconscious,
lady.
slipping into the notes over there.
There's a lovely lady who came down and she's like, "Hey, they can stay here so long as like Mozak gets cured. He could stay in this room. Nobody gets in or out. You watch them." So then that led to like all of the visible people kind of being left in the room, and everybody else who was not plus vampire Audra. We were just kind of really left to our own devices and hoping for the best. Audra was hoping that somebody would like leave a way for her to get back inside via like a rope through a window. Didn't do it.
Nope.
Hunter managed to like sneak into the room too, which is great for him. But then Kamira's just like standing outside
on the
in the
tail.
hallway, like T-posing in the hall, like not moving.
But so far
Split.
things overall are going pretty well. Like the lady comes in after Jervis the butler came in, and so like you've been bluffing really well amongst numerous
Everything
people.
was
Ryan rolled a nat 20 on
I was gonna
pretending
say
to
the
fall
real
asleep
highlight.
when she cast sleep on
Right?
him.
That's true.
The
That's true.
real highlight was
Pretend
this
to sleep.
most Oscar award-winning sleep performance by Anmar.
It's true. And then, Audra felt compelled to go upstairs to like meet up with everybody, which is fair. That's fine.
Mhm.
Well, there was already like some of the guards that were up there who were kind of milling about, and one of them like did a double take on Audra, thinking like, well, hold on, that's not right. And for some fucking reason, I was like, no, it is right. You're gonna leave her alone. Like I tried to make a like a feat check, like the luck thing, and it went okay, but then I immediately summoned like an ornery ass Echo who is like, I'm here to fuck up your whole day. And she did very, very, very well. She attacks a guard, misses, but then my dumbass is like, she's just gonna keep going, we're gonna get caught, and I try to intervene. And then they're like, oh god, there's people, there's intruders, and then we like kill the guards. And then we get separated again.
Mhm. There's a mad dash.
Some people go up on the roof. The Echo's running away.
No one
Kamira's
could help
afraid
Chimera up because no
move
one could
again.
see her.
Like it was a lot. It was a lot. At one point, Audra is up in an art room and she commits art theft. We got like 4 or 5 people up on the rooftop, just kind of chilling, and then we all managed to get up on the rooftop. And then the lady of the house rolled up and was like, we need to have a chat. So it went like good to bad to maybe okay. The passage of time on this.
Yep. So Chimera's Echo is just out there somewhere now. It
She's
ran
being
off.
an ornery little bitch is what she's doing.
Yep. And what's her name? Yeah, the lady. So just to kind of help paint just to help paint a picture for you. You're on the rooftop. Skies are quite gray. You look all around. The only thing that's as high up as you are these really creepy ass fingers that kind of surround the whole area that you're in. So there's kind of courtyards down below, but then there's just these fingers that have shot up, and when you look at them, they don't look like they're made of plaster or wood or stone. These look like real fingers that are just like in place like a statue, but they look fleshy from where you are. It looks terrifying. It looks really unsettling. So yeah, you guys were kind of on the edge of the roof area. And I had to retroactively put in, his token wasn't here last time, but PyCon was with you guys. Because you had met up with him on the roof too. And let's see. So yeah, at first you guys are kind of talking amongst yourselves, and then Anwar's little sensors notice something, and so he kind of like hushes everybody, looks over, he tries to do a little like illusion thing to see if that can like break illusion of invisibility. It does not work, unfortunately. But then Audra casts detect magic, and then like she pings and gets like confirmation, and her noticing that you guys have spotted her, she essentially walks out of her invisibility and steps towards you guys. As she steps forward, there's mist that surrounds her at her feet level, so she has a very kind of phantasm-like appearance coming forward. Her purple eyes are extremely piercing to you, even from a reasonable distance, and she looks over to all of you, and continuing what she has started with last week, will say, "You've had a good run. What you've done is improbable, impressive even. But it's over now. It's time for you to come back to Earth. Reveal who you are. I know you're the ones who had a scuffle with Mozak at his place. I know that you're the ones who summoned the worm. I'll commend you. It's a once-in-a-thousand-year idea. However, I've been here for 3,000 years. So nice try. You got pretty far. But it's about time you come clean, reveal who you are and why you're here."
Well, to be fair, Mozak kind of started it. I was just talking, and he got an attitude.
So, Hunter, you're invisible right now. Do you drop your invisibility? Or...
I'll say it. I'm not going to drop invisibility,
okay,
but I'll say it.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, so what were you saying again, just about Mozak?
Yeah, just to be fair, I just went to talk to Mozak. He just decided to get an attitude, and
okay, I don't care about that at all. I care about the fact that you've caused a huge disturbance here. You've upset the Queen. I want to know why you're here and what it'll take to get you to leave. Now, I could, with just a thought, summon the witch that you saw before, the one that killed the worm. I could summon her so quickly. The only reason why I haven't is because maybe with as powerful and ingenuitive as you guys have been to get this far, maybe you are worth something to me alive. But I'd like to start hearing it. What is the reason why I shouldn't just have you killed right now?
I'd like to insider.
Go for it.
I want to know, how... I want to know how, like, ready to throw down she is. Or if she's like, please give me a reason to talk to you.
Sorry, what exactly was the question? How...
Oh, it's an 8, so it doesn't matter. I was trying to... So
you're really confused by this. This is just like, wait, what the fuck? We're not getting our asses handed to us by 1,000 vampires right now? Like, she's talking? What the fuck?
We're looking for a kid. Bunch of kids have gone missing, and this one happens to be close.
I'm sorry, which one of you is talking right now?
Oh, don't worry about it. And
no, it's my business to know.
I'm sorry. I'll like, kind of like I'm become visible, like brushing it off, like yeah, forgot I. Yeah, okay, this better? You see me?
Yeah. How many more of you are out there, by the way? Might I remind you, invisibility is not that powerful of a spell.
Seeing Hunter drop his invisibility, I'll if it's not expired by now, I'll drop my vampire.
I was gonna say each of you guys have about 10 minutes left of each of your things.
I'll drop my vampire look.
I'll drop the Mozak disguise.
Okay. Anybody who's dropping stuff, please edit your tokens accordingly, because
Oh sure.
Following everybody's league, Benny will take off the mask.
If we're gonna use a face here, we probably shouldn't have the face be invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arantis will take his off too if that's what everybody else is doing.
Sure.
You're looking for a kid.
Yeah.
Kids, actually.
Yeah, we well, I guess like I told Mozak, there's this fella, and I'll do the kind of like this is Knuckle. This here fella came through and may have brought some kids with him, and we're trying to figure out what he was doing here and find the kid too.
I don't know which kid you're referring to. Can you be more specific?
Well, I don't think it was the one in the window down there, but I know.
don't think we have any names.
I was supposed to give you names.
The DM was supposed to give me names.
Here's a list of names I have. Here's
Little
a ticket
elf
with all
girl,
the
can you
names.
find my friends? 3 friends plus her little sister.
So a total of 4?
Yeah.
Shit. These are the type of things that I should prepare for. Let's
Julie,
just say you know them for right now. And...
Yeah.
I know these names. I provide them.
Okay, so you're looking for these children, and you came here because of Lopaw.
I
No.
said Knuckle.
Oh, sorry. I keep on mixing those two in my head.
Why? What do you know about Lopaw?
Nothing. Forget I said that. Strike the record.
Insight.
Jury will disregard.
Knuckle. So you're here because of Knuckle. And you think that there are children here that match who you're looking for because of him?
Also because of the hellhounds that were dragging them towards the fog wall. But here we are.
Yeah, there's just kind of also a general what the hell is going on-ness about this whole area. So some answers on that might be nice too, but right now we're here for the kids.
Well, you can't have them.
Why not? Yeah, please.
Because they belong to the Queen now.
But I didn't get to roll a persuasion.
What was the persuading?
Pretty please?
Kind of like that one shot Andrew ran and you got caught in the street. You're sorry. Okay, but don't do it again.
You can't have them. But if there's anything else you might be interested in,
Since we're having
knowledge, power, freedom, wealth.
Wait, why is the queen taking children? Is she keeping them safe or something else?
She's keeping them perfectly safe. They're living wonderful lives here, and that's all you need to know.
So, like, you and the Queen are like road dogs, right?
I don't know that expression. It annoys me. We're not dogs.
No, it's like a figure of speech. Y'all are like...
I seem to recall asking you, why I should keep you alive right now? You haven't answered that yet.
Right, because, like, I thought...
Because
we
you'll
were
destroy
gonna...
this painting if you kill me.
I thought we were having a back and forth, trying to kind of establish kind of the... what's the word I'm looking for? There's some boundaries and, like...
You're beginning to bore me.
Go.
We're not.
Well, hell, you start the party then. What do you want to know?
I want to know, first of all, how you seem to have been able to get this far. And if that's really all you're after, is there anything else that will satisfy you? Anything else
How did
that you
Knuckle
desire in
leave?
any sort of way?
I was just about to ask the same thing. If we answer your question, will you answer one of ours?
If you start off with a question of how can you make yourselves useful to me, because if you can't, there's really no use talking any further, and I should just kill you all.
Well,
like that.
Yeah, go ahead inside that.
If I may.
17, pretty
Nice.
good. You're just trying to see if she's being honest about that, or
Yeah, how serious is she about that?
she sounds pretty serious. She's like, all right, I came here to be like, pretty much at face value what she was saying. Like, I could just be killing you guys right now. I'm not. Give me a reason why I should keep doing this.
well, I mean, all right. We'd love to get out of here when the day is done, and our argument for that is, historically speaking, when we're in somebody's hair, they really don't like us to be there, so it'd be a lot easier for us to, like, leave amicably. So there's that. And also, like, as far as I know, we don't have any beef with you, right? Like, do we have beef with her? Anybody?
Well, seeing as you have beef with the queen and you want her children, I'd say we have a beef, as you say.
Wait, but they
Oh.
are not her children. They are taken.
Right, they are someone else's kids. Now, and
Make
this
no
was
mistake, they are her children now.
She birthed them?
that's creepy.
They are her children. That's the end of that.
All right.
I don't think she knows how children work.
You can technically adopt them, you know. She does the right legal paperwork.
Right, was this like an adoption thing?
I don't think it was legal.
I don't. Oh,
They
yeah,
are under
probably
her
not.
care. She is the queen. She makes the laws here. So it's perfectly legal if you're worried about the legal matters of it.
Yes,
Gotcha.
here. But we've seen your dogs drag kids here.
Right. Which,
You're overstepping your boundaries.
yeah,
So
keep it in your house if that's what you're going to do. I don't like that either. But
Come here. Don't you have a question?
So
I'm
I'm
trying.
still kind of factoring in though. Keep it in our house or what wheelhouse, whatever you said, or else what?
I mean, we can sit around threatening each other all day, but I don't see how that gets productive. What's best case scenario for
Right, which is
you?
why I'm asking you. Why should I bother entertaining you any further instead of killing you? We're agreeing on that.
So is you killing us your like A-OK 100% your positive outcome of this whole thing?
Can we hold on for
Unless
just
you've
a
got a
moment?
reason why I should keep you alive.
Because we tend to be a pain in the ass when we're on the wrong side.
When
of
you're
things.
dead?
Well, you know, you can't really die here. You just go back and then we can come
Yeah,
back
shit
again.
don't seem to stay dead around here.
Yeah,
Unless you'd like to kick us out of here and then kill us out there, but then you gotta come out of your treehouse and fight fair.
alrighty then. Well, if you want to be difficult, then I guess.
I don't. I'm trying to.
Can
You
we
tell
hold on
she's
for
a
just a
second
moment?
away. You, like
I'm not.
a
I'm
10,
not
a
trying to
10
be.
insight would be like.
I'm not
she's
trying
a
to-
second away from being done with this.
I'm not trying to piss you off here. I'm trying to figure out what it is you want from us. Because if all you're saying is you want an excuse not to kill us, that's not very helpful. There's nothing I can do there for you. Because I can see we're in your territory right now. You don't want us around here. We don't necessarily want to be here, but we're looking for answers. And, you know, last guy we talked to threw me through a window.
Oh, so you are willing to do things for me?
Yes, I am.
Oh, the
Please.
one in the back speaks.
She's rude, y'all.
Why don't you step forward?
So, my son, to give you context to this entire damn thing, my son, my baby boy, was murdered by a man who is currently the only documented man to come to this place and leave. Forces beyond my control, I ended up having to exhume my son's body, and I found bite marks on his neck. Now, Hunter here says, no, keep it here, keep it in your house, but somebody took it outside and took it to my fucking house. As far as I'm concerned, this is personal. I'm not here to administer threats because I just want answers, but if I don't get them, you will have to eviscerate me to make sure that I don't become an issue. And I apologize for that, but if we're being honest, that is where I am presently.
So you don't want any power, you don't want any...
I want answers.
You just want answers.
That's all that I want. I want to know how he came in, I want to know how he left, and I want to know why my son was bitten, period. I also want to know what left with him, because I don't think that he is a creature that bites children's necks. I think something was given to him.
So if you have this information,
I will fucking
you'll leave.
Happily. I don't want to fucking be here.
And the rest of you? You're here for her?
I have a daughter that I would like to be with, very much so.
And if you get the information that you seek, you will leave and never come back here.
Forever.
Forever's a long time, darling.
That being said, we can try, but we would need to know how to leave.
I can help you with that.
Is the
How
plan to
you leave would
continue?
not be a problem.
Is your plan to continue stealing kids around here?
Would it sweeten your deal if we were to agree to take no more children? With the understanding that whatever children were there are now lost.
Now, when you say lost, could you elaborate on that? Because it's super cryptic.
They're no longer living.
Alright. So you
Can I
stole and
ask
killed
an
children.
additional
Cool.
question, somewhat linked to that.
Okay.
Do you take their eyes? Does one of your lot take their eyes?
No. Do you mean like metaphorically or physically?
The fancy man takes eyes is all I got.
All man?
Don't know anything about that.
Okay.
Your boy didn't have eyes?
You're familiar with the ceremonies on the Day of the Dead?
Of course.
Communing with him, he was not at rest. He said that the fancy man was preventing him from doing so, and he had no eyes. I don't... Unfortunately, his body's a little hard to get too many details on anymore these days.
I will tell you everything you need to know. If you agree to shake on it. She's going to take out a small blade, run it across her palm with a blood oath.
Richard, is there medical check, religion check, something I can do?
You can do a religion check.
Okay, because doing a blood oath with, you know, a vampire lady just seems like trouble.
Yeah,
Let me be a
that's
vampire,
fair.
Tony!
Yeah. you know,
Vampire
I don't want you to get like, I don't want you to get like Vades or something, you know?
Like, gotta worry about Vades.
Yeah. All right. You said religion I can do?
Yep.
Okay. 20.
Oh, that's some ritual shit. That's
Okay, but I don't get any indication that like this will kill Chimera if she does that, or like alter Chimera's DNA.
It's a great way to transfer a curse of some kind.
Okay.
It's a ritual that like doesn't change or do anything. It's a very non-invasive ritual.
Well, I mean,
you don't even need general anesthesia, just local.
When you said ritual, I thought lowercase real life ritual, like I brush my teeth at 8.
Since you got a non-natural 20, I'd say that's high enough to say that like you've heard about devils and contracts and things like that. It's like sort of like writing out on paper stuff.
Yeah.
This is the closest thing to like we're sealing an agreement at a like at a binding like at a binding level that could have consequences.
I don't take like a giant like an aggressive step forward, but I lean a little forward and like put a hand up, you know, just like you'll have to forgive us, madam. We don't have her name, right?
No, you just
okay. You'll have to forgive. Man, where's Rain when you need her? You'll have to forgive us, madam. Shaking hands with someone such as yourself may have unintended consequences for those of us who aren't undead like yourself.
This fits into kind of my wheelhouse, my shtick, and I'm like a hard no. So I think that's a hard no for everybody, right?
What I see is a couple of other people speaking on behalf of this woman here who wants information about her boy. Information which I think could be very helpful to her.
Sydney, is that your character reaching her hand out and extending
Chimera
a hand?
Kind of.
I'm like,
I
was just like resting my wrist on top of my mic because I'm like.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I do this. I do the same move all the time. It's really comfy, right?
It's.
Well, I'm just not gonna like stop your hand or anything, but like she will turn and just like, Chimera, I said I would support you along this whole journey, and I still do. You are your own person. You can do what you want, but I would caution against this particular move.
Yeah, this is like Lesha times a lot.
If Hunter's against it, that should tell you really everything you need to know.
Bang, bang, boom.
Yeah, Hunter who almost did the grab bag move when we got magic rings.
If you're feeling uneasy, could just summon the other one. You can deal with her instead.
You mean the queen or the witch?
Yes.
So, like, are you two, like, connected as the same thing? Or do you, like, are you the one pulling the strings, really? And the queen is just, like, a figurehead?
I'm the lady of the house. I'm in charge of making sure that everything here is orderly and making sure that people like you are not in it.
Right, okay. Didn't quite answer my question, though. And that's your business. So I won't push any more.
Is there any other way that you'd be willing to make a deal?
Can I insight her response to see if she's like what her actual intentions are?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I'll do the same because, like,
damn, that's
fucking A, Benny.
Jeez, bud.
I know everything.
Yeah, like, is she actually the one in charge? Is that what he's...
This is giving you all sorts of flashbacks, but I think... With a nat 20 insight, you could definitely tell that she is purposely being dodgy. She's hiding something that's going on. You noticed a twitch in her eye when Hunter asked, are you all connected to it? Like, are you all, like, the same kind of, like, connected thing? That triggered something in her that you noticed.
Yeah, I was getting the same vibes.
Wait, so you are all connected? That's strange. He just says it out there.
The matter is,
Mind flayers.
it's my job to keep peace here and to make sure that the queen has everything the way she wants it.
When did the queen start wanting it this way?
It's a pretty shit way to want it. It ain't quite paradise, is it?
Once again, you're beginning to offend me.
Well, you haven't been a
Am I
great
the
host,
one you
to be
want to
honest.
be dealing with or not?
Keep going into conversations thinking that we have a lot of power when a lot of the time we don't.
Mhm.
There's no other way that you'd be willing to make a deal. Something a little less daunting.
Something else you're willing to offer?
What would you like?
What is your influence out in the world?
Well, not for nothing, but we're kind of a big deal from where we come from.
Not wrong. If you want to roll a persuasion for that, you can.
I make rugs.
Okay, kind of a big deal. I don't have a hard time believing, given you got this far.
Would you believe that this isn't even the first castle we've sacked before? This is the first castle we've thrown a worm at.
Yeah.
It's not the first castle we've burned down to... Sorry, no, we haven't done that.
Well,
That person isn't here right now.
My main goal is to allow the queen to enjoy her queendom in peace. So do you have any influence to stop other people from intruding?
Suppose we can plop a few signs around the perimeter saying "Do not enter, private property."
be honest, we were very much warned away from this place by very many people.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only ones willingly coming here was us, and everybody else has more or less been by force.
I don't know if you
so
can tell.
If I just get rid of all of you, then the rest of the problems go away.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if you've noticed at this point, we are like kind of stubborn, like real kind of stubborn.
Alright, so I kill you all end up in the endless battlefield, you'll start to lose your minds.
We've been killed before, don't
you'll be
hurt
lucky if
much.
you ever make it in here again.
I have an echo that's already in, though. So...
That's the thing about luck with us. It's weird.
There's already a me running around.
Okay, so maybe in another couple hundred years you'll eventually find each other and make your way into the castle again, and then we'll kill you again.
Yeah, well, to answer your question earlier about how we got this far, it's mostly stupid planning and smart luck. So we got 500 years to like just let that pot turn and turn. I think we'd be more trouble to you doing that.
We also got this far on our first try.
Yeah, that's first
Imagine
go.
We got practice.
Right?
In addition to a whole big three that are where we are.
I could have pissed in your Kool-Aid if it wasn't for me having to stick with the group. Sorry, language.
People know where we are. Big people. Strong people.
Oh, the people who warned you not to go here because then you would die and never come back.
We didn't
Do you
say
think
that
they're
part,
expecting to ever see you again?
We're useful to them, though.
We have been holding this fort down for 3,000 years. What makes you think that you guys could cause us enough trouble?
Oh, do we hear like the masses flowing through the gate yet? Like, what's the noise like from here?
You want to go look down, and you see that the gate is already back up. It is already.
What the fuck? I wasted 2 bombs.
2 bombs. What?
Well, it was a hole in the wall. Remember?
Yep, there was.
How do you do that with the hole in the wall?
Probably magic and moving earth or something.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
This is the Queen's domain.
Right.
And you keep on acting like you're the one here holding all the cards, and you're not. And I'm trying to see if you hold any cards. But you keep on acting quite annoyingly. You're not offering things that you could do for me.
That's because I'm annoying. I'm not trying to say I'm holding all the cards.
Okay, so what can we do for you then? You specifically.
Help us help you. What do you want?
You seem capable of doing things that are quite incredible. I suppose if you could go out and find me the power of a wish, that would be acceptable.
Well, I guess that answers my question about this then.
She's gonna immediately look at that and roll an Arcana check.
Y'all, we're not giving her a wish, right? Because that's...
Oh! So you brought a wish with you. I'm surprised you've not used it yet.
What now?
Well, it's debatable whether it's not. Don't worry about it.
Richard, I want to insight that.
Okay.
Just if that's legit, you know?
If what's legit?
If she's like, no, legitimately, you brought an actual thing that can grant wishes with you, or if this is just some play.
Okay.
How about 22?
22. Yeah, you can tell that she clocked that as a vessel for a genie, and she's never seen it before.
Okay.
So yeah, she seems intrigued by it the moment he brings it out.
Okay.
You don't want this. This is like an illusion, clearly, because, I mean, it would have been under your nose this entire time.
Audra's just
And
like
it's like-
stone-faced, not letting up what she just learned.
Okay, then. If I don't want it, then bring me the thing that I do want.
Where's that?
I don't know. I've been stuck here for a long time. You're the adventurers. You figure it out.
So, just so we're clear on both of our ends here. You want us to leave. You will help us leave to go find this thing, and this thing is not within the fog wall.
Correct.
Okay.
Hold on. Do you
And
want
as
to
a measure of good faith, why don't you give that over to me?
I think I would sooner make that blood pact than him passing that over, darling.
Oh, see, you were saying, is there some other way? And I was just about to say that would do it.
The blood pact idea.
Oh, you'd rather do the blood pact than give over...
No, I was clarifying.
Oh,
Apologies.
okay. Well, you were asking for another way, there's your other way, but apparently you'd rather do the blood pact, in which case I'm happy to do that.
Wait, you said been here for a long time. Do you want to leave? Is this what you want for eternity? To look after a house of a crazy person?
She is not crazy.
Inside check.
Yeah, go ahead for it.
Have you noticed the lots of dead people outside? That's pretty crazy.
I think you've been here too long.
I think you all just lack imagination.
Very imaginative, very persuasive, very charming.
So what will it be? I've named my price. Do you feel like you'd be able to accomplish this?
I mean, my concern is, I'm sure if there are so many people in our world who would do all sorts of crazy shit for that kind of power, but I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start, honestly.
But he does. She's gonna look over at Anwar, and she's just clocking it right in. Anwar, what are your what are your surface thoughts right now?
Surface thoughts right now.
My jar.
Why are we making a deal with this woman? I thought we were here to stop them from stealing extra kids. We should just say, if you want us gone, we'll go. But are we going to just leave these kids behind? That's really what he's thinking about right now. The kids that were already taken.
Yeah. She just looks over at you and with that jug that you have there. I was gonna say, I have a strong feeling that this one has some idea of where he could go. Now, if you don't know where it is, fine. But that's for you to find out. You seem to be quite the detectives. You made it this far. You found out where you needed to go and who you needed to follow and where everything else. You managed to get into the castle. You're quite resourceful. It sounds like you'll be able to do this for me. And I'll tell you what. If you agree to do this, and either exchange the... Sorry, I keep on forgetting the word. Not the vase.
Vessel?
The jug. Exchange the jug, or do a blood pact. Do one of those, and I will tell you right now all the information you want to know. And if you get me this wish, I will free all the other children. And we will vow to never interfere with the outside world again.
I'll look to you guys, but my instinct is to not believe that they would hold that end of the bargain up.
I mean, if you think that you're the ones after 3,000 years to finally end what's been going on here, then I admire your hubris at the very least.
We did just make a similar deal with another different group of people, and they totally fucking lied to us.
We would need a moment to think about that. Can I ask, what sort of wish is it you want granted? Because some things can come to pass without the need of magic. Other people can just make things happen for you.
The queen wishes to be reunited with her love.
The only thing that could do that is a wish.
She has incredible power, can conjure nearly everything. She could conjure a great imitation of him even, but she can't conjure him. That is a power that even she does not have. If you could do that for her, she will find you in very high regard, be willing to grant you a great many things.
I'd like to insight that.
Go for it.
Boy, it'd be pretty cool if we had that potion of mind reading right now.
Yeah. Yeah, everything she's saying is she sounds very sincere by it. Like, if you did that for her, she would be so elated that
What if we
you would
don't
be in a
have
very
to kill
good
the queen?
you'd be in a very good position to ask for quite a lot.
Okay, so answer me this then: if the whole end game is about getting this guy back, this one true love, what's with the children thing? Why are you going around stealing kids and bringing them back here and doing whatever it is you're doing to them? That's the real reason we're here.
From great distances, too.
I shall say again, if you agree to do this deal, I will give you all of the information you want now. And
Sure, we'll track down some pixie dust so you can have your birthday wish. Why not? Why the hell not?
she's gonna insight you. Are you deceiving? Are you persuading? What are you doing?
I think Hunter is frustrated and sick of dealing with like these delusional people. And yeah, I think he's radiating like sarcasm and frustration right now. And like there's a like we'll leave. We will leave. Fine. Cuz like what's our other option? Murder an invincible magic person, cuz like I'm not seeing anything that suggests we could actually take them. So I don't know. Agreeing to it might be the only thing we have, but I don't know. Hunter's just frustrated.
Well, Miss, I'm sorry. And she's gonna speak in a elvish tongue to Chimera. I'm sorry. What is your name?
Chimera.
Chimera. She will say, "You're the one most invested directly. You're the one who must make this deal. What will you agree to? You've come so far. It would be a shame if it were to die right before you get what you want. And you can have everything you want."
I think right now I'm kind of concerned for the safety of this lot here.
Sounds like a good reason to make a deal then.
It does, doesn't it?
You can save all of them right now. I had the
Okay.
sense you're the one who must have got them into this mess. Now you are the one with the power to get them out of it.
Would you give... We didn't come here for nothing. That is true. What does this pact do, exactly? What does me cutting my hand and shaking yours do for you? If you'd be so kind as to fill me in.
Go ahead and make a persuasion.
A persuasion? Oh no. I've been rolling like balls. Can I let... No.
Can I? No.
God damn it. Just gonna refresh it and think that's my luck.
What can I say? It is a deal that will ensure that we both hold up our end.
Would you give us just a moment to talk to each other? Maybe I can convince the boy to part with his jaw. Okay.
Very well.
Puddle.
Kids, over here, please.
Yes, Mom.
Plus, other people whose I probably shouldn't name any more names. So just everybody. just straight everybody.
So what's the call?
Chimera, I feel like, I know this, we're all discussing here, but I feel like this is your decision to make.
We leave now. And we don't know what Knuckle came here for. We don't know what happened to your son. We rescued none of the kids. We don't stop the kidnappings from happening.
No.
She did say she'd give you all the information you were asking for.
She gave us all the answers.
Oh, she did? Okay, I thought that was...
Yeah, it would just basically be severing me from, like, becoming a glorious vampire and, like, maybe killing a queen or something.
They won't give up the kids until they get the wish, but they will
Yeah.
give you all the information you want to know right now.
And I think a gentle agreement to, like, stop with the kids in the meantime, or something.
If you wanna negotiate for that too.
Okay.
What about Benny and Lycon? Will they be able to come with us? Well, are they supposed to stay here forever?
We can probably loop them in. Because whatever this does, I'm not entirely sure. But the only other alternative is giving her that jar. Or a fucking miracle. So...
Actually, I have a question. You did not say that that was a genie jar. Why don't we just use it?
It could end the world.
Or it could help us. I mean, if she wants it, it's a wish. Why don't we just use it and wish them away?
And for the record, she was sincere about that. I think that really does contain something powerful, Anwar. You weren't just deceived.
I was considering it.
I like that the potential of world-ending shit happening, though.
But guys, what if we open the jar right now? It's like a magic bean strategy.
Operation Jar Lid don't sound too bad.
It's like they say, once you let the genie out of the bottle, it's really hard to get him back in.
When you summon Christina Aguilera, you can't get rid of her.
Imagine us coming here to fight, like, a queen who turned into, like, an actual fucking goddess. But then also, on top of it, we done pissed off a genie who's like, no, I'm free now. Like, so it's just a huge epic battle and we just super TPK. Or we have a
rescue mission that results in a huge monster being let out?
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine anything like that happening before.
No, that wouldn't happen anywhere. But really, it's the memories we make along the way, guys. So...
I have no problem making this pact and making this deal, as we find an alternative.
You're a nice lady, and I heard what she said to you. She is not telling you everything.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I was completely screwed over.
Right, so why would you want that? That seems like a bad idea.
I want answers, and I want to be able to pin it to Knuckle, and I want to be able to kill him in a town square and nobody make a fuss about it, but...
For all we know, she's a vampire and it makes you her thrall, and then you can't do any of the things anyway.
Wouldn't be the first time that happened to Sydney. Hey!
I'd be more inclined to have a lunch date on a fishing boat with Leshe than to get into the works with this one.
Haven't you done something like that already, though?
Right, and I regret it.
So a second date with Leshe.
You saw how that went, right? You were there. Door, fire behind it.
Oh, I was there.
Chimera, it's... If the pact is the way you want to go, that's up to you, but while we're all giving our input, please don't do that. I've, made mistakes before that have also brought curses upon me, which by comparison, I guess were pretty mild compared to what people are going through here, but I don't want what happened to me happening to anyone else, much less something so much worse. And I just don't want to see that happen to you.
So, let me lay out my concern here. You all have...
Talking with her again?
Oh no, to the children.
Okay.
You all have families that you need to get back to. You all have lives ahead of you, hopefully lovely long ones. Benny, I apologize. You're kind of... Same with Pycon. I don't know you so well. You've been here a long time. I'm sure we can find you something. But you three... If I can get you out of here with no issue, I absolutely will. if I can do so with also getting the answers that I came here for, I have no problem doing it. I know it's stupid. I know it is absurd that I'm even considering. But it's a safe route. And unless we are going to throw down with this young lady while on the rooftop, then we either need to hash this out now, or we need to go ahead and make the attack.
I have to be honest, if it's between you potentially contracting whatever the people here have and attacking, I would rather attack. I'm not going to do that unless everybody wants to, because it's gotten us into trouble before, clearly. But I'd rather do that than see you harmed.
I'm considering it because I can get you people out of here safely.
But you might not be safe.
And that's okay.
Not with me.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah.
If we can get Pycon and Benny out too, I can make this deal. We can find whatever gives us a wish. We can use the wish. Or we can give her the jug and see what happens. Or we can fight and die, which I'd rather not.
We don't know we would die. Just saying. Especially if you because of genie.
We almost got abolished in the fear cave by a make-believe witch.
But I feel the 20s tonight. I feel them right there at the tip of
You
my
say
fingers.
that, but I haven't rolled higher than a 10.
Oh, man.
Ryan, is playing jug handing over the jug or opening the jug?
What that jug do?
Here's the thing. If someone's opening the jug, I want it to be us.
Yeah.
Because if we give it to her, she's opening it, right? So,
Please
like...
100% no. Sydney's got no problem making deals with vampire ladies to get us the fuck
Yeah,
out of here
Sid, we
to
know.
figure out a plan.
You've made deals with Satan before, we know.
Yeah, I have.
Without trying to spoil the dramatic moment, how do we feel about that?
Oh, I thought you were going to say you start going...
I think Benny's all for playing jug because
I am,
he's
let
like,
me say...
Genie!
Okay. Audra's vote is for fighting. Tony's vote is absolutely open that jug right now. Let's get crazy in here. Let's see what happens. Just a little bit of... Just get it going.
Both in and out of character, absolutely open the jug. Because Benny, for one, he doesn't know Anwar like everyone else. And so he's just like, wait, there's a genie in there?
Yeah, you just think it's a genie.
He just found out.
Andrew, are you yes? Is Hunter yes?
Operation Jug? Operation Jug? Yeah.
Here's the thing. We also need to. The other thing to be aware of, I think, is Operation Jug is like not most likely also Operation Fight Her, because the second we unleash that thing, she's gonna go on the offensive. Yeah.
If nothing happens.
Yeah. To be clear,
it's very possible nothing happens.
Yeah.
We have to get out of here. We have to make sure that Caleb is still safe. We have to go find your uncle, Audra.
It's true.
Ending this here.
Maybe he's inside the jug, Sid. We haven't thought about
a wet fart for all we know. It could be nothing. So that we're really choosing fight, because if that's what's happening.
That is what is going on. And to be super, super fucking clear, Kamira's like, no, I'll do this to get y'all out.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Now, if we beef it, are we all gonna meet, like, try to meet where we came in through the fog?
Yeah, fair point. If we TPK, we don't actually die.
We only got here by a compass that Anwar made, and I got lost walking 20 feet. So finding direction for any one of us.
I think Benny and Pycon would both have some semblance of, like, if you die, it's not like you all like respawn together. You are scattered out amongst the whatever. Like everything's
you might
fuzzy.
Live
like
to find somebody. Who knows?
Like Benny wasn't even sure if he had died or not. He's like, at some point, like if Benny goes back and like traces his memories, he was in the fog at some point and doesn't know how he got there.
So no like landmarks that we could meet up?
Not many. When you're thick in the fog, you can't see any landmarks.
Oh.
And you don't know how much memory you'll even retain after you die.
Right.
Is it a yes from job? This has to be unanimous.
It doesn't have to be unanimous. You can do whatever the fuck you want. That's where Kamira
It's all of our
stands,
lives.
though.
So
I mean, Kamira was here to like die or not. Her concern is making sure y'all get home safe. If you're just like teenage dirtbag baby and just like pop the thing, I mean, teenagers scare me a little bit, but
the living hell out of you?
Yeah, teenagers scare the living
what are
shit out of me.
Arantis and Icon saying?
Arantis.
So we're there in a corner like, I'll kill the bitch.
Arantis is already over there fighting her.
In full honesty, I was prepared to stay behind and regale the tales of my youth. If that sacrifice had meant anything, it doesn't seem to. So I can understand Kamira's predicament. My prime objective is to keep the living alive. My secondary objective is to kill as many undead as possible. But what I have learned of this place is that it seems to be a fruitless effort to do so here, if you just keep on coming back. So, I go to my prime directive. The living must live. I think you're more likely to live if you take the deal. And PyCon's gonna be like, that jug, you said that was like that, you created that, right? Like that was manifested from your fear?
I don't know, maybe. I found it in the dirt.
Now,
here.
But here, it under the Bailey.
It was in the worm cavern, so it's maybe.
Okay, and be honest here, what is your worst fear of what could be inside that jug right now?
My great-great-grandfather coming back with a vengeance to burn everything in the world to the ground.
That's probably what's inside of there. Based off what I know about controlling the fears of this area, you were not in control when you made that thing. I'm guessing that's what it is then.
Wait, he'll be out here. But if you bring out your great-granddaddy and he like kills the queen because he's also super powerful, what if it just stops everything?
Question of, can God make a boulder so big he can't lift it?
If you do this, do you have a fear of death? Because I'm afraid that if you manifest your fears and bring them out, it will bring out something that will cause us death.
Yeah, pretty high up on my list of fears, along with,
what if
stabbing.
Somebody else opens the jug?
I mean, if you want to go on mutually assured destruction, I guess that's a bargaining chip.
It is a pretty good, threat. Not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah, it could be a threat. But then, it's the kind of threat that, you'd never want to use it, but it's good that you have it. But I would advise not to do it, because that sounds like we're all gonna die and end up back in the endless battle! Worse off than we were before. I'd rather go back to the Bailey where it's safe.
We're gonna need another
like
couple minutes here.
She's just like sitting
Nice
crisscross applesauce on the roof, like just playing some solitaire with some tarot looking
Oh,
cards.
now
And
she
she's
has
like,
patience.
just like, oh
This
no,
is
you take your
delightful.
time.
She's probably overhearing all of it, like these fucking idiots.
She's just like, she's just like detecting your surface thoughts during all of this. Just like,
Not
okay,
mine.
you guys keep on going. Not hunters.
Oh, this is frustrating.
I love it. This is
Oh,
great.
Literally a split party.
She's just
Literally
like
down
sitting. She's just sitting like in a. It's like just in a mini little cloud of mist. She's just like so dark and dreary, but just like looking over like. The only reason I haven't decided to kill you is because you could potentially get us a wish. Remember that. That's the only reason why you're still standing here.
We
Wait, is-
remember that. Thank you.
So wait, Ryan, are you the tiebreaker then for Operation Jug?
I want everyone on board if we're doing it.
Okay.
You can do it. Sydney would be delighted. To be like absolutely clear, Sydney is on team yes.
Then I would be responsible for TPK.
Yeah!
Which I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
You did once release a dragon, so you know.
Yeah, I played a very different intelligence level.
Yo,
at that
that's
time.
a good point. What does our little wooden dragon think of all this that we haven't brought out in like a year and a half?
Burn him.
Fuck them out.
What if we cycle in Benny and Pycon? We get all of the answers that we came here for. Maybe we have you reach out to... Her eyes kind of drift down to the jug. Him. See what he can do. And we do it in a manner that isn't just releasing it here on top of us.
October's been very quiet. Convenient.
Doesn't Ultra have an ability to reach out to, like, gods and stuff? Can she reach out to your god, or is it just hers? I guess that he's not your god's sewer, but...
That's a good question, actually. Keep talking. Let me find out.
Do it.
So everyone is for it then.
Mira is not. Sydney is. Either I'm gonna leave here a vampire thrall, or we're gonna open the fucking jug.
what was?
I don't remember what spell I was using.
You can get back, you can see your father, your mother, your sister. You are creating something very wonderful that it would be great if you were alive to see it come to fruition.
I guess I'm even scared to roll for it. Because I feel like
Do it! It's a win-win.
Yeah, if it's considered a god, Sid, I could do that, technically.
If he's considered a god,
But I don't know that he is.
he
Even-
might be.
the deal. Odds. Jug.
All right.
Fucking deal. Yes.
All right. Oh, you're rolling it over there. Okay.
Did you change your mind, or are you gonna do it?
I'm just impressed you're wearing a shirt with the jug on it, you know? That's dedication.
It was fate.
That's the sound
So,
of the jug
Ryan.
opening.
What do you do?
Open the jug.
Maybe you should
You
point it out.
open the jug, and immediately, like, this steam, this hot steam, starts like shooting out like a geyser, and that steam starts to take shape and wrapping up into the sky. This huge freaking genie appears. Roll initiative.
I love this so much.
Oh my
this
goodness.
is good. This is really good.
As a DM, I'm loving this too.
Benny's just gonna turn around and like, you didn't see that coming, did you?
Richard, would you say that is to scale too? Like the height?
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yep, that's what I'm choosing as the height.
Wonderful. Oh man. Oh, this is great.
Anwar's gonna get his wish in real quick.
Agonazar, I choose you.
Alrighty.
I mean, I'm
Do you
so
think
curious
she would
what would
believe me
happen.
if I said I wasn't affiliated with her or with them and did it anyway?
Quick,
I'm not
high
with
five
them,
me now.
goodbye!
High
I don't
five
know
me
them.
now.
So the rest of us scatter, and it's just Genie versus this lady, right?
Well, I'm wondering, like, could Anwar theoretically wish for the curse to end, and then he's just on our side or something? I don't know.
We won't know until things happen.
Hello, sir. Did you have this music like prepped and ready for this? Like this particular one?
I've used it before. It's a good time.
What do we got here?
God,
I
that's
think
rad.
did we use it when we fought the Devourer?
Oh.
We might have.
That artwork.
I think I remember this.
That art
like,
is so rad.
art.
I don't know what game that is,
Sorry.
but I want. It looks
Oh, no,
really good.
We couldn't have done it for Devourer. That's 2021 when they uploaded this. I don't know if we have.
Between Audrey and Chimera, who wants to go first?
Chimera can go first.
Oh,
For sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can
great.
go first for sure.
Super.
I mean, if you sound like you don't want to, I was just trying to
I
be
mean,
courteous.
I'm good. I'm just
okay.
I have been rolling like doggy doo doo today, until just now with that initiative roll.
With that initiative, also, let's do an early bathroom break because I need to find some stats for this genie real quick.
Oh shit.
All right, putting us on break. Be right back.
All right.
And bringing it back in, we are back.
Alrighty, so we left with Anwar holding the jug that he just found in the middle of nowhere where people's fears are manifest. And right before he pulls the jug instead of pulling the plug, Anwar, you have a flashback. What do you think
as the group is kind of standing around and discussing our options, Chimera offering to sacrifice herself and take this deal, and Hunter and Benny and Audra like, let's do it. And then it's a split court, and all of that talking back and forth is kind of blurring together until it slowly buddles and it's slowly blacked out until Anwar's standing back in the dark void from where he had that dream not too many nights ago. And the words of Agonazar ring clearly in his mind. You couldn't kill him because you're weak. Your will is weak. There is no communion, only oblivion. Destroy them. And as those words and that fire, in that darkness, a great fire emerges behind Anwar. And you see his hand go on the lid of the jar, and he rips it off.
And then that's when the steam immediately starts shooting out, and out comes this giant freaking genie with large horns, flames coming out of his head. And got a huge ass flaming scimitar, and it is burning hot just to be near him at this point. Anwar and Hunter might not feel it quite so much, but the others, like, whew, it would be hot to the touch to even touch him.
A dry heat or a wet heat?
Depends on where you touch him.
Gross.
Straight to jail.
So he rises up like a freaking Godzilla, like he's the Namekian dragon. Looking really freaking huge, and immediately the mist from kind of at the feet of the lady is going to kind of like circle around and materialize up, and standing right in front of her is somebody who's actually been here the whole time, Jervis, who I will give a larger picture just for those of you who'd like to see.
Oh, he's handsome.
And he's gonna immediately look up and kind of like put his hands back, like kind of brace her, like, oh shit, that thing could kill us all. And he is going to look straight at Anwar, still holding the jug, and he is going to just kind of like push forward, and he's going to try to run around this. So he's going to try to like run around it and go over, and he is going to try to attack Anwar in hopes of being able to take his jug at some point. So let me go ahead and roll those. What's your AC, Anwar?
It is a 20 with an option to be 25.
All right. I can't. Is it meets it, beats it, or meets it, it doesn't hit? I think meets it, beats it. Okay. So he rolled a total of a 20 and a 20 as he lunges and tries to take two claws like towards the kind of softer parts between your armor.
Sorry, I didn't hear. What was the totals?
20 and 21.
Anwar is going to shield that.
All right, yeah, you put up a force field, and just as he thinks he's going to get like right between your helmet and the rest of your armor, he's going to put a shield up and clangs away. He's going to try one more. Once again, that force field kind of stops him, and it looks like he's kind of shitting bricks, especially when he looks up there.
As a reaction, can I Hunter's Mark him, please?
Because he took an attack towards... Yep. Yeah. I couldn't remember if I wrote that as you could... if they're hit or if they're attacked at. But you
I'll
probably
verify, but I think it's... Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. The lady is going to stand up, and her eyes, which are purple, are going to shift into a fiery red, and her whole outfit is beginning to, and the blood, like whatever color was in her face is just draining. You start to see these black veins begin to kind of form, and she morphs into the form that you saw take down the worm earlier.
Oh,
and she is immediately going to fly like way up in the air, so she's at like eye level with it. So gosh, what's that like? We're gonna say she like goes up like 25 feet in the air, and she going to cast a spell on it. So you see her, like her hands are beginning to form energy all around, and so she's basically doing a very similar move to what you saw her do against the worm, and you just see what appears to be Aganazar just like put his hand out and like blow her off her balance a little bit, and completely negates whatever spell she was doing. That is them. Chimera.
So first, the verbiage for that Hunter's Mark was when a party member gets it within 30 feet gets attacked, not anything about taking damage.
Okay, then yeah, you're good. You've Hunter's Marked Jervis.
Cool. Now I'm gonna try to beat the fuck out of Jervis. Do I want to introduce an echo into this? Sure. No, I'm gonna wait one round for echo, but I'm gonna shuffle forward, hopefully. Can I move here?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward.
Actually, you know what? Sorry. Let me say that these three sorry. The three bottom ones that he takes up, I'm gonna say are unavailable. Because there's gotta be some that are unavailable.
Sure. And I can move through friendly, right?
You can you can move through friendly, so you could totally go over.
Is he friendly?
No, he's just moving through Anwar.
Sarchar.
I think I'm still within range to the big guy if he is angry at me.
Yep.
Okay, so now we're gonna attack Yarvis.
As you go to attack, as a reaction, he's gonna be like, "Wait, stop! I can help get your family back, or help get your son back. I can help the kids."
Insight.
Go for it.
Sight all that in.
Oh, that was almost in that one. The guy has already looked terrified at everything that's going on right now, which is not typically what you'd expect to see from a vampire. I think that maybe there's something up to what he's saying.
You know what, though? He rolled up and he attacked the kiddo.
Yep. So, Hunter, that's what you're picking up, but it's too late.
Yeah. It's for me to know.
Yep. That's a hit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure that's a hit. Yes, that is a hit.
I also would like to tack on combat maneuver. So if Anwa wants to leave, he might be able to at least evade Jarvis, who he clearly pissed off. So that's a d6 plus.
So I know that he's this tall to scale. How would you guys like me to do it? Do you want me to put him in like just the squares that he would like be his square and scrunch him down for like a top-down view? Or do you want to just like acknowledge like, okay, the 3 that he's there are taken up, and then like imagine 3 behind and 3 ahead would like he basically would occupy like 9 squares on the ground, but then he goes way
like
up.
He's like
I'm fine with that.
This
Okay.
He's very
basically.
tall.
Yep.
Yeah, I like because I like the look. I like the look of this, honestly.
Yeah,
like it looks really cool.
I would just bring this.
As a response, she just says, basically, I mean, essentially, you've attacked one of my children. And then in comes the sword.
Yeah.
So,
like that.
Does that mean I can end my turn here, or no? I need to come all the way over here.
You can move up to half of your movement away from Jervis without inciting an attack op. Is what that
as a reaction. Oh, you already used.
I forgot I can do it at advantage because of
you already used your reaction for shield.
That's true.
So sorry, I just been dealing with a number of things here. So that's 17 on the first hit and 14 on the second hit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you get 2 really good slices in him.
Shit.
And that is a magical sword.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, 2 really good hits on him. He's but he like barely bleeds. You just see kind of a little like just like a drop kind of fall down from the tip of where your blade was. So he's pretty durable given that he doesn't lose a lot of blood.
That's fair. Also, everybody a heads up, I'm probably gonna try summoning an echo next round.
Audra, a lot has happened in a very short amount of time. What do you do?
Well, first of all, you need that wisdom save from me, don't you?
Oh, yes, that's actually not until the genie's turn, so don't worry.
Oh. Okay.
But
right.
Benny, I'll save yours for when it comes.
So, Queen is, or whatever Lady of the House is where exactly right now?
She is right here, 25 feet above the ground.
Okay.
Let me see if I can do something so that way you can see how. I'll try to make something.
Okay. Okay.
No, that's unless you can.
I mean, if you just want to put an icon on her so we know she's in the air, that's cool.
Yeah, the blue thing's not going to give you a number.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, we just know it's at least the air.
Yeah.
I'm going to, I think I'm just gonna unleash my angels to start. Honestly, that seems like the time for them.
Where do you put them?
Well, they're on me.
Oh, they're on you. Okay.
Yeah. So, angels out. So
that means they will be attacking the genie too.
So it's creatures of my choice.
Okay.
So I don't know whether I can change who my choice is during the match, but for now I'm saying no on the genie.
Okay.
Because yeah, we don't want to mess with it. Yeah. When you cast this spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it.
Okay, so it sounds like when you cast it, so you cannot change that.
So it's just not going to change that. That's okay.
All right.
It's an inherent risk. Okay, so that's going to be up. And I think that'll be all for this turn. No, you know what? Just to do it, just because I can, let's use one of my invisibles. Because it's a bonus action and it might come in handy in a future round. I'll figure out what to do with it afterwards, you know?
All right. Anwar, it's your turn. You unleashed it. What do you do?
So I imagine when Anwar is holding it, like the runes and the glyphs on the jar are all like burning red hot, and it's like holding like a smoldering piece of coal, and there's like all this wind getting whipped around. And in the chaos, I meant to say this earlier, but I'll say it now. Anwar is going to shout up to Agonazar. It is a false choice. Agonazar, destroy the queen and any that serve her.
All right. I'll say that if you're like commanding as a wish, I'd probably consider that to be like an action because you're like really focused on a.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay. Any bonus actions or anything?
I guess we can wait until it's his turn, but yeah, Anwar's just gonna keep holding on to that jug until that guy can still get a swipe on him. So I guess he's just gonna kind of raise his shield and like hold on to try not to get swept off this roof.
Okay. Benny.
All right. So since Anwar is the key to keeping the genie in check, he absolutely needs this. Benny goes over to Anwar, takes a hold of his amulets, all of the different gods, starts praying to all of them, and he's going to cast protection of from good and evil on the Anwar.
Ooh, it's a good one right now. It's a real good one right now.
Yeah, every undead will have disadvantage on attacking Anwar. He cannot be frightened or charmed by them or possessed by them either.
Right on.
Nice.
Actually, technically, interesting. Elementals count in this too. So if the genie starts, okay, I'm glad I did that.
To add on to that, I imagine that when you do lay your hand on Anwar, he is still kind of visibly shaking, but passing that power on to him, he stands up straight and he clutches the jug with determination.
That's all Benny can do because he doesn't really have bonus actions.
Okay. Alrighty, Arantis, whose prime objective is to keep the living. What does he do?
Well, the dude did attack him.
Arantis?
No, Jarvis.
Oh, Jarvis attacked Anwar.
Yeah.
That's true.
How high in the air is the witch right now?
25 feet.
Bitch.
I do want to point out that we're on a roof and he's 5 feet away from the edge.
And he's about to break.
He's gonna get like ring around just like off the edge.
Doesn't Arantis have a good shove or something?
Can Arantis stand here? Or is it technically...
He'd have to run around these 3 squares.
Okay.
Actually, I would allow to do some kind of acrobatics if he wanted to be like, he's gonna like duck underneath and jump over a tail and stuff like that. If you want to add some cool flavor, I'd be willing to do
that. He has athletics, so would you accept that?
Would, yeah, go ahead and roll an athletics roll. Or if he just wants to use his jump.
Also, he has jump. I think that's a bonus action to use.
Is it? Because that matters on what he can do after that.
While wearing this ring, you can cast jump spell from it as a bonus action at will.
Well, the athletics is definitely not going to work. So if you want to have, cast jump as a bonus action, I would allow him to use the little rocket pack to kind of get over the tail and land right on the other side.
Yeah, I think he tries to at first, and he just like doesn't quite make it, and then he just like slams the jetpack on and uses it to like kind of hurl himself over.
All right, he does that, and he gets to the spot that he needs to.
And he's going to take 2 attacks on this guy. Because he attacked Anwar, and he's undead, so that really checks all the boxes right there. 21 and 18.
Both of those hit.
He's using his hands as like two-handed, so basically slam attacks. So that becomes a D8. So it looks something like this. 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
18 points of bludgeoning. All right. Yeah, he gets a good couple hits in there. Alrighty. Sorry, let me just check to see if somebody has some legendaries real quick. Interesting. Okay. So all right. Anwar, shortly after Benny has done this thing to you, the witch up above looks down right at you and begins to use her kind of magical hand waving towards your way. I am going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
You got the +4 from Aura.
And let's see what happens. This is with a +4. 21.
21. Wow. Okay. She's trying to do something towards you, and that strength, like that inner strength from Benny, you feel like you're about to like combust, like about to just erupt into flame. Like energy just kind of like going through you and fire engulfing you, but it doesn't happen. But it felt really uncomfortable, but no damage was done.
Benny MVP.
Yeah.
Okay.
With that, I would say it's by this point, because it takes a number of seconds for this thing to grow, at full height that Agonazar gets to, finally, like, looks across everywhere, and when he's achieved his full size, his presence is so frightening and terrifying. You need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, Anwar doesn't have to do it.
All right, it's +4 from Benny.
Yeah.
Anwar does not have to do it.
Yeah, Anwar's immune from Frighten.
Yeah, well, this is a more complicated than their general Frighten, but yeah.
Listen, you can't take away Frighten from Anwar. That's like 80% of his personality.
I'm trying to make him a better person.
If you remove the fear, then it's just destruction.
Very useful right now.
Earlier, okay. All right, that is that for right now, and then he is going to move on to all right. He's gonna start off by breathing some fire at her, just shooting right out in her direction. So she's gonna need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Did everyone add the +4s, by the way?
I did not. So that brings me up to a shiny 14.
So she is going to like start to move out of the way, and then as it's getting closer and closer, she is going to like do another 5-foot teleport to she just like kind of flies further up and over to the side. I think there's still something here. I don't get rid of her. She is doing everything she can to save this. I'll put it that way. So she is going to take a whole bunch of damage. So while I calculate that, So even getting as far enough, she's still engulfed in some of that fire. Hunter, she's about 30 feet up in the air now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do? And then, of course, we still have Jervis down here as well.
Well, unfortunately, my hands are a little tied in some regards. I'm going to use my action to turn my beer into my longbow, and gonna kind of step back here, or no, I guess pop back here and see if I can. Bonus action stealth. I'm going to see if I can like kind of tuck behind people to maybe like hide in their silhouettes. And I guess that's all I can really do for now.
All right. Well, she's only going to take half this, but just for you guys' amusement, she's going to take half of. She's going to take half of this.
See it.
Oh,
That's a lot of sixes. That's a lot of sixes.
It's a lot of sixes.
That looks like a Minesweeper board.
Yeah, my guy.
26 d6s.
Holy shit.
That ain't no dragon, guys.
The fuck, people?
Oh, you mean sixes out of d6s. Yeah, that's a lot of sixes in there.
Do we know, like, without like a shadow of a doubt, that he's actually on our side and we don't need to get the fuck away from him? Do we know that for sure yet?
No.
All we know is we're scared.
Great.
Yeah, what happened with the...
And fittingly so.
I assume that 14 did not beat that wisdom save.
I guess you'll just find out.
Okay, so like I was able to move...
You don't immediately notice anything.
Okay, cool.
That's
cool.
Richard, that's worse. That's way worse.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I didn't like have to use my running speed to move away from him.
No, you are not
good.
terrified of him, but let's just say that feeling that you've had before when fear started manifesting, suddenly you're like, ah! And like it definitely triggered a lot of fear that left your... Like, a lot of fears entered your head, we'll say
this
that.
This is the fear form of delayed fireball.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, that's me.
Anything else? Okay, that's you. Alright, Pycon.
Part of me is like, Pycon would absolutely piece the fuck out of here.
That stealth should have been at advantage. My bad. Okay.
I guess he's gonna go
attack. Pycon feeling about all this. He's like, I said no!
I'm just gonna go now. I guess we're gonna come over here and attack Jarvis too, or Jervis.
Jerk face.
Yeah, like might as well get him off of the fucking playing field first, and then I guess that's off the roof.
Yeah, you're like tiptoeing to stay on the roof on that.
Sure. No, he's
I do feel like Pycon would see that, like that inferno, and he's like, he seems to have that. He seems to have that.
To be fair, the last time shit got really real, he ran away.
He did run, and that's why I was like, I feel like he'd be like, and just peace out.
Yeah, I think he might just run. It's up to you. I'll let you play him, but if he wants to dig in and be like, this is our moment, I could see that too.
Let's see what happens after another round.
Oh yeah, there are darts. He does have darts.
He does have darts. So I guess maybe we'll scoot over and maybe yeet a couple things at the flying lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
20? And how high up is she? Like 15,
30 feet.
20 feet? 30 feet? Shit. Okay, so it's 2060. Guess he can get closer. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And we're gonna yeet some stuff. Oh, he's got 40! Woo! Alright, yeah, now we're gonna do it.
Alrighty.
1d20 plus 5, and we can do that with the Flurry of Blows thing. Whee! Boop. Boop. Boop.
Okay, so he throws first two miss, but the third one hits her right in the ankle.
Gentlemen, an 18 misses. That's awesome. Okay. So it is a 1d4 plus 3.
It's a good time to mention I'm out of channel divinities, or...
I feel like now he might run away.
He pretty sure he got a hit on her. Doesn't seem like he did anything.
That's cool.
It probably like got into her boot and then like a little bit in the foot, just a little bit in the side foot. Didn't really do much.
Yeah,
that's
him.
Hurts, though. That really hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Like stepping on a Lego.
Oh yeah. Well, it did something. It technically did do damage. So that was all of Pycon's movement?
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
40 and 3 attacks. I might get Pycon kill the guys.
Alright, Richard, now I need a wisdom save from Jervis. For the angels.
Okay. So, interesting thing that 2 things happen at the start of his turn. I guess I'll go with his stuff first, and then for any other things that get added after.
If
Chimera.
he's going to move, it does create potentially difficult terrain, FYI.
He's not going to move.
Okay.
At least not yet.
Okay.
Chimera, the good hits that you got in him, you can see his wounds begin to heal up.
Bastard.
How much damage did you do total?
Like 20, maybe 30. Hold on.
I think it was like 31.
Yes.
You see
17
a
and 14.
majority of that heal up. Not all of it, but technically more than half. As the wounds just start kind of fading in. However, it doesn't last very long, because then right after, he's got these angels that are going to be attacking him. So that's definitely going to fail.
Great, he takes all of this. It's 15 radiant.
Nice.
And it is difficult terrain for him should he want to move within Angel Town.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's all for now.
With a free action, actually, no, he's gonna kind of use it. So as these angels start like attacking him a bunch, he's going to look Chimera in the eye and just be like, I will find you when this is over. We can work on this together. And as one of the angels like slits into him, he's going to poof into mist and start to kind of fade away and move like away from the building. Let me just see how far he can move as mist. 30. Okay. So that's 1, 2. The rough terrain, I guess, would still be in effect because it's still in that aura. It's not like it's vines or anything. So that'd be 1, 2. Okay. So he's gonna start moving out and away as mist. And so we're just gonna give it a little wavy thing because he's missed right now. Chimera, the guy you were fighting just bamfed out of there. What do you do?
I also would like to run the fuck away. Well, I don't want to piss off the Ultra Genie. So I guess my only real option is to yeet my shield at the lady. But also, I think I'm just gonna maybe side shuffle over and hold an action.
Okay.
Shit. I don't know if he's gonna fucking kill me or not, though. Goddamn. Okay. And I changed my mind. I'm totally gonna throw my shield at her.
Okay.
shield. See. Ooh, plus minus. Yeet. 18 doesn't hit.
Nope. You throw it off, and eventually it just comes right back to you.
Hmm. Well, that's me.
All right, Audra.
Okay. I definitely failed my wisdom save, but you said nothing's happening just yet?
Not quite yet.
All right. Well, and how high up is McLady right now?
Actually, now would probably be a good time for Audra.
Cool.
Audra, as this whole thing begins to take over, you start to look around and suddenly you are completely alone again. You do not see any of your friends. It's just you, that big thing, and the witch. That's all you see right now. Everything else is like, everywhere else other than the roof has gone completely black. All of your allies have vanished away from you. And
so
you are overwhelmed with a sense that some kind of magic has happened that like warped them away. So like I know it's not logical, but just go with it.
I got
like you feel like you're the only one left here with these two.
Okay. Okay, so what are the two of them doing right now? Are they locked eyes with each other? Are they looking at me? What are the two of them doing?
She recently looked down towards Anwar, but I think she's looking back at this guy after he breathed fire on her.
Okay.
Is she not in the turn order anymore?
Mm-mm. I thought you did that on purpose.
Shit, what? No, she was 20 as well. She was supposed to go earlier.
She was before me.
Right, because I switched her token. Gosh darn it. Okay.
Do you want me to hold and you do her stuff in the real world first?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see what she's got. She's going to immediately look down right at, I guess it would be Audra as kind of like the center. Yeah, I think she's gonna try to get as many as she can. Sorry, I need to draw this out. Fireball is 20.
It's everyone.
That's everyone? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody needs to make dexterity saving throw for me, please.
It's 40 feet across, it's everyone.
Dex save.
Yeah, so she goes.
Oh, good. Dex.
Goes without saying, the fire genie doesn't even feel it.
Come on, don't be shit.
So I guess I'm gonna come out of a dodge roll to my shadow world.
You do see her throw a fireball down at you.
Yeah.
I guess here's what you're going to see, Audra. When the fireball, when everything goes into flames, you see that everybody is like charring and burned to death, and you're the only one left. That's what you see.
Oh God.
Okay, that's well done. That's so much worse.
It's just you.
Okay.
And them.
Okay.
Very good on Chimera.
Arantis is a 22, if that matters. Everyone's gets a plus.
All right. Yep, that's very good.
Oh, I guess Richard, do I still technically benefit from Benny's aura? Because I'm physically there, even if Audra doesn't know any better.
Oh
right?
yeah, you definitely.
Okay, so that's actually a
benefit from this
22 in that case.
Same question for Pygon then.
Yep. Yeah, that's a 17. Let's see what the save is. Not anywhere. Okay, found it. Okay. Who has a 21 or higher?
Arantis.
Arantis does?
Yes.
Hunter does.
Alright, 21 or higher.
Just say 21, give me 20.
Isn't that what I saved with before of the fear thing?
Hmm?
I think it was exactly a 21 or a 22.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just grabbing some things.
Is anyone listening to a Rise villain anti-hero music?
I've got the same one you sent before.
I'm on Mythic and Mighty. Some of that good shit. Obviously, it's got Artorias as the picture, so extra.
Taking a nice play.
Okay, so if you got a 21 or higher, you take half of 51 fire damage. Otherwise, you take the full. If you got fire resistance, then it's you half it again.
You said half of 51?
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
So
now I might be able to also split it again with Uncanny Dodge.
No, it
that's
has to be
only
an attack.
That's attacked. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Does
but
Benny's,
if you want to do any other kind of reaction, you can do that.
Benny's aura applies to
Of
all
course.
saves, right? So con save to keep the
Yeah.
angels is also part of it?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
How close did
All right, angels are still
did you
around
say
in that
she
case.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible for Benny to save on protection from good and evil.
is she within 60 feet?
Benny, take the full damage.
Yeah.
Oof.
It was 21 on Dex. He's a
Yeah.
paladin.
But he's a tabaxi.
It doesn't mean he gets Dex.
No.
It just means he's
Honestly,
fast.
that aura is the only reason why I got to 21.
Did everyone else get 21? Oh my.
I did. But Anwar's Fire Genasi.
Right.
Artem, just think of it as a real, like, noble paladin move. Your aura helped everyone else.
It was full on the Piccolo, like.
Oh no.
Alrighty, so
Okay.
now, Audra. Andrew, are you
see-
updating Hunter's thing?
Oh, yeah.
I was say Hunter ain't at 44 anymore.
Oh my goodness, come on.
Okay, well, so I see everybody charring and I see everybody charring and burning,
Yep.
and like
You see
on the
everybody
ground,
charring
whatever.
and burning and completely dead except for
Yep.
the big genie and the witch.
Yeah, who just threw a fireball at me.
Oh, she takes 18 fire, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
This is a. Oh, yeah, you get that, Richard.
Get what?
He hellish
Hellish
rebukes
rebuke.
the witch.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you shoot it right back at her, and she needs to make a dexterity saving. Ooh.
Oh, this could make a difference then for me. Let's see.
She is able to kind of dodge up out of the way. I assume that she's going to with her stats. So she'll take half of that. So what? How much did you send up? 18. So she'll
18,
take.
yeah. 9.
All right. She takes 9 of that. Alrighty. So Audra, with all of that just happened, everybody seems dead all around you. Somehow you survived by the grace of the becoming. And now what are you gonna do?
I see all of that. There's no reason for Audra to think that she can heal anybody if they're all charred and dead for her. So I think
Completely dead at this point.
yeah. So I mean, she's just gonna. The invisibility is just gonna go. Like, it's beginning of my next turn or when I attack. So it just goes, and the witch just sees me running and screaming at her. And I know she's 30 feet up in the air, so angels don't reach her because they're only 15 feet radius, so she doesn't actually get hit by that. But so I get there, and I just look up, and I just like, I'm not gonna actually scream into my microphone because let's not do that. But she's just gonna like, she's just running over and like screaming and raging. I think she's even like on midway there. Honestly, she'll probably even just throw her shield down and like double grip the sword because she's just she's just enraged. And she's gonna look up and just scream up at no, I wouldn't. I doubt I would see that, Andrew. If I don't see,
yeah, I don't think he would have seen that she got.
Yeah, so I just run up screaming, like, "You take all my friends, but you leave me. You're gonna regret that. You'll be joining them soon." Just screaming that out. I don't. Where's the Sister Blade icon?
Oh, I don't have one here.
Oh, sorry. Can you just put one next to her? Because I'm gonna poof that right next to her.
Yes, if I can. Here it is.
Thanks. So that's just gonna poof next to her and attack her once, and I'm also gonna throw out a Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So Dex save from the witch, please.
Okay. That's definitely gonna pass. That's over 20.
Okay. And the sword attacks her. 16's not gonna hit.
Nope.
But that's where I'm at. Do I get to do another save at the end of my turn now? I don't know. I don't know what the fear thing is actually. I don't know what your rules are for it.
Yeah, somebody would need to trigger something. You definitely yelled out and screamed all of that, which would give other people an indication that
Gotcha.
Shit.
Gotcha. But I don't get any. I don't get to roll again. As that's all.
Not unless somebody helps prompt you do something. The last time you were able to get out of it was when people started like touching you and.
Yeah. No worries, I just want to check.
Anwar, what have you unleashed? What is happening? What do you do?
Good question. How's this witch looking after the? I guess she's only been really hit by that big.
Yeah, I mean that was a real hit, but she still seems like she's rearing up, ready to go. Like she's extremely powerful.
And the vampire's gone now.
He's turned into mist and kind of floated off.
Okay.
To be fair, he probably wouldn't have just gone off. He probably would have like floated down. And... Cool. But I'll just leave him there on the map.
Anwar's going to kind of shift over around towards Benny and be like, "Are you okay?" Like, kind of yelling. That was hot. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Fire stuff. Well, let's see how she likes lightning, though. Anwar is going to take 2 lightning launcher shots at her.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Nope.
And that is also a miss.
Shoot off, but she's kind of flying around and dodging while she's getting ready to do something to this genie.
Yeah, that's his best ranged move currently. And he'll say to Benny, like, "It's okay, hold on. Audra's gonna get you, right? Audra!" And he'll yell over to her, trying to get her attention. But that will be his turn.
Okay. Benny.
Oh, goodness. Well, Benny's really
so around this time,
Oh no.
that you see coming through the double doors that like got out to the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
It's your entire party of people who you fucked over before. Who are just like, up there! We finally found a fucker! I need to get some tokens.
Like all the guards, you're saying?
No, his former party.
Oh, Benny's. Oh.
Yeah, Benny's former party.
Have we
Can
encountered
one of
them?
the tokens be
Do we know
Brendan
You
Fraser?
fought one of them.
Oh, right, the bucket
Maybe.
knight guy.
Oh wait, we already fought Brendan Fraser then.
It's gonna take me a while to put that in. I'm sorry I'm so slow, guys. Just I was not expecting any of this. So
You're good.
while
You have a
I'm
lot
putting
going on.
those while I'm putting those guys in, I'm just gonna get some generic tokens for now.
Wait, how did your guys get all the way through the castle? Or did you fail your fear thing?
I failed my fear thing.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna use some old familiar.
Oh my
man.
goodness.
Multiverse confirmed.
Yep, just like a whole bunch of people come in, just being like, "Fucking A." All right, so that's them.
Good.
Oh boy. Are they in the
what
turn
do you
order,
do?
Richard?
Hmm?
Are they in the turn order too?
They're gonna be on Benny's turn after this.
Gotcha.
I was gonna heal, but Benny is gonna vanish.
Okay. Benny's getting real scared now.
Let's see how far he can go in a turn. Oops. Benny starts to run away.
You don't perchance run into me like a bowling ball into pins, do you?
Maybe he does. He would have gone right through your square.
Alrighty, Arantis.
He's gonna walk over, be like, "Where is the feline? I was coming to heal him right now." Oh well. And
I'll
then
take it.
He'll move over. Kind of. Let's see. He started
He
out.
needs it more. Yeah.
PyCon's 9 out of 60. I don't know.
I was about to say he
jeez.
might run away too.
Oh.
Like suddenly our party's like halved just
Yeah,
because two of them were like, no.
How high up in the air?
What's in
Was she 30
character?
feet?
To
30
be
feet.
fair, Arantis would not see PyCon as like worth saving because he views him as already dead.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I wasn't gonna have him do that.
You are logically dead.
For that matter, I don't know if he was going to heal Benny. I guess Benny's good because he helps it. PyCon hasn't proven his worth yet.
Yeah.
Icon's right
Kind
away.
of. I do feel like that cold logic is what you would use.
Yep.
PyCon also almost got us killed in the fucking tunnel, so I mean, like, fuck PyCon.
Yep.
I think that his only ranged option is Rocket Punch.
Yep.
So I think he's gonna do it.
All right.
There's
Knock
not
that
much
bitch
else he
down.
can do in this moment. Yeah, although everything else is for traveling. So, you know, you do what you can.
Mm-hmm.
Rocket Punch. Oof, I'm not having a good night, guys. Goes
Just
wide.
complete airball, but eventually the arm comes back to him.
That was his last charge of that. And I don't think he has a bonus action that I can use that would help him. Nope, it's just, doing that. Can't get to him.
Yeah.
He's a ranger without a bow, so that's what he's got.
The witch has tried to use her magic that she used on the worm against the genie. The genie's having none of it, and he's gonna start slithering on over, and he is going to reach out and try to grapple her and get her in his hand. So let's just do some saves real quick. Holy shit, the genie got a nat 20. Frickin' grabs her and begins to crush her.
Yes.
She's also like starting to get engulfed in flames as like it's like being touched with a hot iron rod, but just completely engulfing her. And he begins screaming. Hunter.
Tight. Now that she can't like run around anywhere, Hunter's gonna pull his bow tight, and with fire in his eyes, bonus action aim. And he's gonna mutter, Ronan, it ain't a squid, but hope this does it for you. 17.
Mm-hmm. When was the last time you used your precision die? Didn't you last session?
I don't seem to have it here. I believe I have it so it should reset on a long rest.
On a short rest. I don't think you've used it for anything yet.
Okay. Then you want to add a precision die in there? Because
I definitely want to. I want to say I don't have it available, but I mean, if y'all are saying go for it,
I'm willing to give it to you.
Okie dokie. Then I will roll it.
I mean, it's still not 100% guarantee it's going to hit, so I'll give it to you.
19.
Unfortunately, yeah, you try real hard shooting off. And unfortunately, because you're trying so hard not to hit the genie, but hit her, that it kind of sails by and goes like right in front of her, but doesn't hit her and just kind of flies off into the distance.
Well, dang, that's my turn.
Pycon.
I genuinely feel like he would skip the fuck out of town. Unless you feel something completely differently.
Nope, that seems like something he would definitely do.
Because he's not looking good. They went from like, hey, we can do this to, oh, I'm gonna die. So.
Total Pycon kill.
Question is, where is he going to try to run to? Last time he tried to escape to the roof, and now the roof ain't an option.
There were doors down here, right?
Yep.
Like if he gets down there, he can head inside.
Send him right into Benny's old party as comeuppance for running away from us.
Oh yeah, because they are manifest. They are there right now.
They are actually
He doesn't
there?
know.
They are actually
Benny's
there.
the only one.
Oh.
Yes! Yes!
That would kind of be amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
It's so poetic.
Yeah.
We'll do like...
I like how Benny was supposed to be the scared one, and now it's Pycon who's the one who gets this.
Oh, Benny's still scared.
He's still running.
Benny ran.
That's true. He did go.
He's
It's
just not
like we
running
aren't
towards
all
the people.
scared, Richard.
Honestly, I think.
He's
Yeah, I
running
mean
down this way.
the witch is scary as fuck. Yeah, he's gonna try to get off this roof somehow. Alright, he's gonna go that way.
Yeah, I just rolled D4 directional because if he perceives that group as a threat,
Yeah.
I mean, even if he can get inside, I would like to be like, yeah, fuck Pycon, but I mean,
yeah,
he still has
Alrighty.
feelings.
I would say that when these doors open and these guys come out, you can hear that there's like a rush of guards that are coming up that way too.
Oh my god.
Chimera.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, I was like, what? Well, the witch is grabbed.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna scoot in a little closer in case she drops down and maybe hold an attack in case one of these guys gets up or she gets tossed down. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. And I guess I'll try to hold action.
All right.
Bonus action Hunter's Mark her, though, for the lulz.
Okay. Just as you do that, once you do that, you can always trace them while they're on that your plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's convenient because she is going to just kind of evaporate into mist. And she's gonna start scooching away. This one. Turns into mist. Starts floating off.
Does she descend at all?
Nope.
Okay.
She is moving off that way. However, during this time, as an attack up, big old Gene is gonna swing his big old flaming sword. How good is Genie at a flaming sword? Oh yeah, he hits. He's really fucking powerful. So he's gonna hit it kind of the mist, and the mist is gonna like break through and kind of steam up a bit, but eventually kind of rematerialize and keep on going. But it took some damage as he was as she was flying away. Audra.
Well, I see her running away, and what is happening here? My ruler keeps like disappearing from the screen. That's weird.
Also, I swear I'm not an asshole. I just totally forgot you were in a weird
No,
state.
you're good. You're good. You're good.
I apologize.
You are. It's totally fine. The blade can't quite catch her, but I'm running after her. I don't know if that means attack op from Genie on me, but you know I'm kind of.
He hasn't attack op to anybody else yet.
It's true, and she's still in a mist form, Richard. At this point, or she okay?
Still in mist form.
I'm gonna take my my special furball dodge action and get a little bit of health back in this moment.
All right.
Is that D8 or D8 plus con?
Don't remember.
Okay, I'll look it up.
I think it's plus con, but
I'll look it up.
Anwar.
Yeah. So she's missed.
She's currently missed.
I don't miss her one bit.
Well, Onwar knows one thing for certain. There's one thing that no one can avoid. That's some good, honest damage. Onwar's kind of like aiming at her, and then he's like, and he's gonna kind of shift his arm, so it's like, and then like the little missiles emerge on his wrist. He's gonna fire 3 magic missiles at her, which I think it's like 90 feet.
All right.
So magic missiles. You know, some people bring stronger spells, but can't beat that good odds damage.
No.
Now, sometimes you can beat that good odds damage.
Wow.
I was secretly hoping that would kind of happen when she rolled 2. Wow.
Yeah,
6
so you just
force
shoot
damage.
off a little bit of little force explosions happen when they get into the mist. It's hard to tell what kind of damage that did, but you know, it looked like something happened.
You know it was honest, and that's the important part.
Benny. What do you do?
He's gonna start touching himself a little bit, you know,
Mm-hmm.
as is normal. So lay on hands, and he's just gonna use the full amount because he needs it.
Okay.
So that's 45 back. That's not bad. And that's his action.
Alrighty. Honestly, guys, I think I'm at a point that I might want to request calling it early, because I feel like I can give you I don't know what to do with Benny's guys right now. Like, I'm totally at a loss here. I could give you such a better session if we call it here, and then I have time to prep next time. Because I don't know where I'm going with this right now.
All right. I can work with that. Yeah.
I mean, if you need it.
Yeah, I can bullshit what these guys are gonna do. It's not gonna be good. Like, I'd rather give you guys a really good final battle. So,
okay.
Well, maybe final battle. I don't know what's gonna happen with this queen, if she's gonna escape or not.
All right.
Also, right now, I'm using stats for the queen and the genie that are not what they're supposed to be. So, it'll be a lot better if you give me another week.
Okay.
Fair.
And then we'll go to the outro, and we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
Bye. It's not like it was a short session. It was 10.
Right?
Yeah, it's just ending like an hour.
Session.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's solid.